What is up, everybody? What is up, and welcome to my Monday Night Raw review. A lot of things happened over the weekend as involving wrestling. Most likely, please check out my Ring of Honor 15th anniversary review and live reactions. But as we are like about 2 to 3 weeks away from WrestleMania, we're in Detroit, Michigan, Joe Louis Arena, which is pretty much now closing down soon. Kicked off the show with Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman. Pretty much, Paul Heyman, once again, cutting promo how it took 1 F5 to take down the seemingly indestructible Goldberg, and down goes Goldberg. He says, down goes Goldberg. And, the future takes place at WrestleMania. As some chanted Suplex City, some chanted, he said, down goes Goldberg and everything, and wanted to chant Goldberg's name also. So he says, ladies and gentlemen, and Goldberg is not here this evening and stuff. So he says, why don't you guys shut the hell up if you're going to keep chanting Goldberg. As Heyman pretty much said, it's going to be the resurrection of Goldberg. We put down WrestleMania. Brock Lesnar goes up. Down goes Goldberg. And, it's, once again, Paul Heyman can't really say nothing about his promos most of the time. They're always usually great. Heyman usually kills it. Brock just stands there and bounce and points and look and pretty much just stand around, bounce, and if you do a move, you do a move. That's the thing. Brock will stand and look intimidating. So usually just the same thing from those guys. As Mick Foley and Stephanie McMahon are backstage once again, Stephanie's got to eviscerate and bitch Mick Foley. So tonight he's going to learn a lesson that he's going to have to fire somebody tonight. You will go through the locker room and you will find someone and you will fire them. They're going to go. Sasha Banks beat Dana Brooke, whatever, but the big thing after that was Charlotte got in the ring and told Dana Brooke, you don't deserve to be by my side. I'm going to teach you a lesson. Until Dana Brooke punched her and started beating up Charlotte. And I was surprisingly got Dana chants. Lots and lots of Dana chants. I was actually surprised at that. Because Dana the Botch Brooke never really gets anything most of the time. But now they want to break her away from it. So, then again, this whole thing was never really good to begin with those two. But I don't know. I guess they can go somewhere with Dana Brooke. I don't know. Some say they're going to put it back with Emma, which I'll get to that in a second. They showed the next thing for Hall of Fame, the Warrior Award, going to Eric LeGrand. I have seen this guy throughout the years, so I know his story. But I know a lot of people have pretty much got on and debated that this is not what the Warrior Award means. This is not what the Ultimate Warrior said when giving out this award, and that it should kind of go somebody to behind the scenes, not people. Yes, they have done things. I get that Connor kid. I don't remember the woman from last year. A lot of people just said some woman. I mean, it was Joan London, if I'm right, and Erica Graham. So a lot of people have argued about Ultimate Warrior because it's not what the Ultimate Warrior wanted. Cruiserweights. Kendrick and Tony Nese versus Akira Tozawa and Perkins, which tomorrow night will be a Fatal 5-Way. I have to watch 205 to begin with, but maybe I'll check out this Fatal 5-Way since Austin Aries is in it. But Austin Aries 9 times out of 10 will win this match and go against, he will go against Neville at WrestleMania for the Cruiserweight Championship. So I don't know why Tony Nese is even in this whole Fatal 5-Way, because all he does, he loses more than he wins. But it was a tag team match. Not much to say there. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. So they didn't go like 8 minutes. I think they went in there. So there's not a lot to say from it. But I'm sure the Fatal 5 would be great. Kevin Owens came out, had the spotlight again. He talked about almost pretty much the same promo what he said when he had the spotlight the first time, saying like, this is where it belongs. I beat up Chris Jericho at the Festival of Friendship. He says, he outsmarted Jericho, and now Jericho wants his revenge. But he got his revenge at Fastlane that Goldberg did not beat me. Jericho did, and I'm going to take the U.S. title away from him. because he took my title. It'll be nothing but the tears of Jericho crying out, man. But he says, who needs best friends when you have a destroyer? Almost the same promo he cut. I beat up Jericho. Outsmart Goldberg, outsmart him. And almost kind of retracted in a way. Just like copy-paste. But it was Samoa Joe and Kevin Owens versus Chris Jericho and Sami Zayn. Didn't see much from here. Pretty much Kevin Owens and Samoa Joe beat up Sami Zayn, which pretty much put him in a clutch. And Owens kept punching him. Jericho got in and tried to make the save as Jericho and Kevin Owens went blow for blow. But Samoa Joe got back in there and stopped it and held up Jericho as Owens punched him and hit with a pop-up powerbomb. So it was pretty much the way to generate heat on both of them as they, I guess, lead into the whole Kevin Owens versus Chris Jericho thing. So most likely it'll be for the title, even though I believe both the U.S. title and Universal title don't really mean that much. The U.S. title looks like anybody gets and hasn't really elevated them, just as Roman, man. He just held it around. Jericho, I almost forgot at one point Jericho had the title, so they said it was for the title, but I've been saying that, it's going to be for the U.S. title, and that's how it's going to go at WrestleMania. Mick Foley still won it. Well, Stephanie still won somebody. Mick Foley fired somebody. Nia Jax was mad because she's not getting her title match at WrestleMania, and she deserves one. But Stephanie pretty much said, you're going to get your spotlight, against the Women's Champion Bayley tonight. New Day, with this segment, New Day Talks, or whatever they do at this point, since they are the host of WrestleMania for some odd reason. Oh. Sorry about that. She won the match at WrestleMania, but like I said, I'm sorry, not that WrestleMania. Yes, New Day still doing this whole hosting WrestleMania thing and stuff. And he talked about the whole Jetsons and Big Show DVD as they brought him out, as Big Show says he will be in the Andre the Giant Battle Royale. So there will be no Shaquille O'Neal versus Big Show this year since that match is canceled. Oh, we'll just throw Big Show in this Battle Royale. Until Titus and Amir interrupted him. He said, don't care about this stupid talk. So the Titus brand, I should be in the Jetsons movie, and he pushed Big Show, and New Day just wrapped up the segment then from there. So this is, I guess, is all they got for Big Show. Then Big Show's just going to be in this Battle Royale. And he really did want that match with Shaquille O'Neal, but it just got backed out. It got canceled, shut down. So yeah, what are you gonna do? I never was really interested in the match to begin with, and people did keep pushing for it, and it was very hyped at multiple times as they tried, but unfortunately got canceled. So Big Show is being a Battle Royale. He's already won that Andre the Giant thing, but then again, who is this Andre the Giant Battle Royale really elevated in the begin with? I've seen it elevate nobody. It's like we win it and nothing happens after that. I always would have said the same thing as Cesaro, but that didn't go nowhere either. Big Show's had it. Baron Corbin did nothing with it, so it does nothing. It literally does nothing. Just to get some guys on WrestleMania so they all get a paycheck. Enzo Amore and Big Cass versus Sheamus and Cesaro for a title shot for the tag titles, which I didn't really not care. Pretty much no contest. We knew Gallows and Anderson would appear. We knew it would be a triple threat tag team title match at WrestleMania, so that's another multi-man match for you. So we never really doubted it was going to be a triple threat. And they just beat up everybody in the ring, and Mick Foley told them that it'll be a triple threat tag team title match. Roman Reigns went against the Juice, steroids himself, Mahal. Reigns beat him with 2 Superman punches, destroyed him. After they even did a gong from Undertaker, and Reigns got the mic, he says, I'm not messing around. He said, told Undertaker to come out like a man. So Shawn Michaels came out, which I actually had to sit up for. So wait, hold on, HBK is here? Shawn's here? I was like, okay. Shawn Michaels is here. I'm thinking that. But then I kind of figured out what was going to happen then. After Shawn came out, he told Reigns that, what's going to happen at WrestleMania. And Reigns said, I didn't call you, I called the Undertaker. But Shawn pretty much went on to say that you know, yeah, you're gone, like you're distracted, you're unfocused, and pretty much it was the same. Like, the Undertaker's too dangerous for you. You don't have your head in the game. He's gonna eat you alive at WrestleMania. But Reigns pretty much, you know, people ask like, what happened to you? You went toe to toe with the dead man, and maybe the Undertaker should, be, thinking like me and be in the ring, and Sean pretty much don't have to say, you walk around with a huge chip on your shoulder, and the weight of the company and whatever, but I'm on your side, alright? But Reigns says, with all due respect, the Undertaker retires you, and I'm the guy that's gonna retire him. And Sean says, you need to know who you talk to. I am Mr. Frickin' WrestleMania, okay? And since they just mostly just brought in Sean just to put, Roman Reigns over, just to make him look strong, folks. They got to make him look strong before WrestleMania to go against Undertaker. As he came up the ramp, and I advise everybody to go look up this clip when you can of Roman Reigns getting run over by Braun Strowman down the ramp into the barricade, which looked really great, and people chanted, "Thank you, Strowman," for that. But Reigns got back up, so whatever. Which was really awesome how he just knocked him like that. Some people think Roman kind of came off the heel, but they're not turning this guy heel. It's just kind of go out the window right now. And Foley's still taking a hard time looking for who he's going to fire tonight. That's going to go down. Austin Aries went against Daivari. Just a way just to showcase Austin Aries real quick. Doing a rolling elbow for the win. No brainbuster though. I think they may have gotten rid of that movement for some reason. I like the brainbuster, but they just do it with a discus elbow for his finisher right now. Except that, Austin Aries to showcase his. Big Show killed Titus O'Neil in about a minute, doing 3 choke slams. Yada yada. Sasha was talking to Bayley in the back about this whole Nia Jax thing, and that so bad not to believe the haters that she's not championship worthy. Jericho was in the back, as Mike Rome pretty much talked about. Jericho's gonna do his segment with the real Kevin Owens next week. He's gonna expose him now. And he's gonna be my special guest next week. He wants everybody to watch on the highlight reel. And Jericho said, you can go, Tom. And Mike Rome says, I'm not Tom Phillips. Tom Phillips on SmackDown. And Jericho said, you know what happens? We don't know your own name and you want to try to fool me? You just made the list. So, the list returned. The list of Jericho has came back. Drink it in, man. But I don't know why he needs to do this list thing. Even though he was doing it as a heel, and now he's still doing it to the announcers in the back, but he should be more focused on, he's supposed to be in a big blood feud right now, really, and be serious. But hey, we gotta be comedy Jericho again. You just made the list thing again, but the list was back, so, Bayley went against Nia Jax, which was pretty much disqualified. I'll say this right here, we got a lot of DQ finishes tonight. Let's get that straight too. A lot of DQ finishes. But Nia Jax just kept beating up Bayley, and nothing much to say there. Mostly Stephanie pretty much probably told her to beat up Bayley and rough her up. She may end up in this. It could be a fatal 4-way match. I don't think anybody wants to see a fatal 4-way match, but yeah. And then as we got into the ending segment, Stephanie McMahon came in as people chanted CM Punk at her, which is always deserving. She called out Foley, and Foley couldn't think anyone who deserved to be terminated and fired, but he's done his assignment and you're fired, alright? You need to be fired. As fans chanted yes, instead he said, you can't do that, I didn't give you that type of power. But he says, I have that power. He says, I can fire you, mess with the wrestlers, the superstars, the wrestlers. You're just a bad, looking at a liar and just a bad person, he says. And instead you don't even have the fortitude to do anything. And Foley said, you lied to me about Triple H and everything. Until Triple H actually came out, which was actually a surprise. And Triple H was telling Mick that, hey, I just happy to see me and everything. And Foley said, yeah, happy to see you. We thought you just hung in the shadows. But Triple H pretty much questioned him. Says, "I'm running a business," he says. He says, "How about I rip your, off your bad hip replacement, whatever, leg, and beat you with it?" Even though, and I'll say this right here, Mick Foley looked kind of horrible walking to that ring tonight. No, we've seen Mick Foley limp before many times in the past, but this one looked badder than usual. He really needs to hurry up and get that hip surgery because it looks like it's getting worse. Like he struggled really hard to get down in that ring. But are you gonna do it or Samoa Joe gonna do it? But we should never brought you back. We had a little fun nostalgia thing and stuff, but he said because he did brought you back because Stephanie brought you back, and Triple H pretty much telling him that she had the heart to do it, and it's Triple H kept talking, loud CM Punk chants kept happening, so more and more CM Punk chants happen and stuff, and which I still think is funny. But Foley said he respects the wrestlers on Raw and everything. I don't have to pretend like Triple H. Until Triple H brought up his family, his daughter, his son that works in the office. You could be driving in the unemployment office, and he struck a nerve in Mick Foley then. So you can take tuck your tail between your legs and leave. And you can go back and say, and have an epiphany and say, "Oh, I love my job. I need to stay here and keep it." Because he pretty much says, when Stephanie says jump, you can damn well jump, monkey. And Triple H told him to get the hell out of my ring and you get out now. And Foley dropped the ring and left until Stephanie pretty much that's going to be a lesson to all you fans. Foley pretty much stopped and started shaking in. And pretty much Triple H looked at him and was about to approach him until Foley had missed the Sacco and hit the mandible claw on him as the fans pretty much fought big for him until Stephanie low blowed him. And then she barked orders at Triple H to take out Mick Foley until Seth Rollins' music hit. Seth came down on one crutch with his bad knee, which we kind of knew was about to happen right here. He dropped the crutch, took off his jacket, had Kingslayer on his shirt, and him and Triple H brawled in the ring throwing punches with each other, which you got a big pop out of it. People chanted Rollins, and he kicked Triple H out of the ring, and he brought him back in as Triple H pretty much had the crutch, and looked, and Rollins won him back, and he prepped punching him and stuff, and he's going across the ropes, but Triple H hit him with a knee with the crutch, and pretty much, he unbuttoned his shirt and everything, and put him in a leg lock, and so referees had to come break it up, and he released the hold and then hit him with a crutch again. So Seth Rollins will most likely be okay for WrestleMania. We will have Triple H versus Seth Rollins at WrestleMania, because I'm not gonna lie, I actually thought he was hurt, but I say nah, it may be for a minute, but it looks like he'll be okay. He'll look like he'll be back. So that looks like how it's gonna be. Seth Rollins will 9 times out of 10 go against Triple H at WrestleMania. We will see that match go down. So, yeah, hurt my leg right there. Be ready for that. And it was a good, pretty much a good segment at the end, which I thought didn't make sense. This is the main event, the final thing of Raw. We have to have a segment with, once again, which this is getting tiresome nowadays, of Stephanie once again bitching and then emasculating Mick Foley, which is just getting very old and annoying. But maybe this, I don't know if it was like Foley on TV or something like that. Even if it was fire, he was get low blowed in the nuts. But we know Seth is okay now, and I think we went over right here, but I guess they still got to build up since we're like, what, 2.5 weeks away from WrestleMania and stuff. So, great ending segment. We still had a lot of bad stuff on the show. Like, oh yeah, I should know I said that Emma thing. Like, dude, there's no need to Emma promos getting the evil Emma now. Okay, listen, you should have just kept evil Emma in to begin with. Like, my guy, y'all killed this whole thing with this girl. Like, I don't even care anymore if she comes back. If she comes back, she comes back. I didn't care for Emmalina. Oh, now they want to bring Emma. You should have done that to begin with. Should have done that to begin with. But, like I said, the only things really worth it tonight was the ending segment of the show, which was really good. Shawn Michaels was surprised, even though he just had to come out there to make Roman look strong. But it was just nice to see HBK, Jericho, and the list actually came back. Cruiserweights was whatever. Tag team match was alright. So it's not a lot to say. You had your Paul and Brock Brock promo, just to hype up the match for WrestleMania, which I don't still think this may be the main event. Let me say that too. So that's gonna probably most likely it's gonna go down also. But yeah, that's pretty much what we got on the show tonight for Monday Night Raw, Detroit. So at least Triple H got some heat on him and taking out Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins got a big big babyface reaction, which actually fans look like they are behind him now. It looks like, but the Stephanie thing, I wish they would have given Stephanie off of TV because all she does is bitch and moan and emasculate people every week on this show because Stephanie's just annoying. I don't think anybody cares. She's like just like go away. She just go away. X Y. I'm not sure, but just keep chanting CM Punk out. I like that. I just like that they keep doing that. Just keep chanting CM Punk. But she's just an annoyance on this show. 20-minute promos just makes it really bad. But like I said, there's a lot of DQ finishes. Lots of DQ finishes, especially with Joe and Kevin Owens, the tag team number one contender, the Nia Jackson Bailey. So we got to see a lot of that. But that's my Monday Night Raw review tonight. And I'm out of here. See you guys later. Peace. Check out my Ring of Honor live reactions and review, even my thoughts on this whole TNA and Hardy situation, which I may make a video about that. I really have mixed opinions on this whole thing. Honestly, I'll say this right here. I wish I just dropped the case. Like I said, TNA is really doing this. Well, people may call me wrong because I said TNA and not Impact Wrestling, so they're trying to move away from the names. The point is this: just drop the lawsuit. This isn't worth it. It's not making anybody look good. It's not making them look good, and it's making them sound petty. We're just focused on the Raw review right now. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Make sure you check, like I said, live reactions and other reviews. Subscribe. Also, peace out.